This is a WABI News special holiday presentation.
Well, Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm Morgan Sturdivant.
And I'm Brian Sullivan. Thanks so much for spending part of your holiday with us here at WABI.
One of the things that makes Maine stand out this time of year is all of the support for Wreaths Across America.
Yeah, we were there as the convoy made its way to Herman on Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day with a ceremony honoring those who gave the ultimate sacrifice.
The convoy arrived outside the entrance of Herman High School with the wreath-laying ceremony taking place inside the school's gymnasium. Performances were given by the school's band and show choir.
A challenge coin exchange took place between the school's junior ROTC members and Gold Star families. Guest speaker and Representative Jim Thorne says the event helps teach the next generation while also honoring those who came before and those who currently serve.
It's a positive. We call it a positive. We can't change the past, right? So what we do is we just pay tribute to those that have gone before us and those that are protecting us so that we can have the freedoms and liberties that we experience in our communities. And this is just a way to, stop and think about those and pay tribute and thank them for their service.
Wreaths Across America also made additional stops in Gardner, Portland, and Biddeford. The nonprofit finished in Arlington, Virginia on December 13th.
The town of Searsmont has 300 reasons to be happy for the holidays.
Our chief photographer, Mark Redeker, brings us the sights and sounds of an annual Christmas tradition, Trees for Troops.
Just over 16,000 trees were donated this year.
Morning, brother.
For me, the biggest thing is, as a veteran, I always want to give back to the veterans, and this is our little way of doing it, trying to bring Christmas to them so they don't have to worry about finding a tree, and these trees get delivered right to the bases, and the bases distribute the trees the way they want to. FedEx will come and pick up the trees today. There's 3 bases that they're going to.
I've been involved in the trees pickups in 2 different states now with FedEx, and it's always nice to see the veterans come out and participate, and I think that they look back at their time in service and appreciate what the folks are going through now.
This is our 7th or 8th year. We come out, we razz each other a little bit, but when it comes time, we get right down to work and we get the job done.
Some of the women within the Maine Christmas Tree Association and with the VFW, they make handmade ornaments. I believe every tree gets 10 ornaments.
Yeah.
So when they pick up a Maine tree, not only do they get a tree, but they get a small bag of ornaments to go with it.
It's so important that families get to know that we are caring for them.
Be safe and know that your country supports you through the holiday season.
We just want to say Merry Christmas from Maine. It's a really special event for us.
With the trees and the ornaments, we hope we make someone's Christmas wonderful.
I love that story. Well, the Blaine House welcomed some new Christmas decorations this year. 3 trees and 4 wreaths were dropped up at the governor's residence to begin the holiday season. The award-winning Christmas decorations were selected by fairgoers at the Freiburg Fair. It's a tradition that goes back to 2021 when the Maine Christmas Tree Association approached Mills as a way to put a spotlight on the industry and their work. It's an industry that farmers say isn't going anywhere.
Yeah, it's very strong. It seems that post-COVID, there was a real desire for people to get back to real things. And that's what our growers do. They grow real things that are good for the environment and good for the economy as well. We're much more than just selling people a Christmas tree. It's much less transactional than that. We're really in the business of making memories for people.
You can find a list of the winning trees and wreaths right on our website.
All right, now let's head to Central High School, where students in Corinth continue a tradition that began more than 2 decades ago. You see, each year, the school's advisory groups choose children to sponsor for Christmases for Kids. After a ceremony that sees each grade bring the gifts to a tree in the gym, students send the gifts off to Penquist to be distributed. We spoke with a pair of Central seniors about this tradition.
It feels really good knowing that everyone cares so much about it, and it's not like we go and we do cheap gifts or anything. We all put our hearts into it, and we just know what it means for other people, and it's just really good to come together as a whole school and be able to do that for so many kids.
I think just everybody feels how amazing it is to give back. My family, I have an amazing family, and I have always been so grateful for everything, and it's just amazing to be able to give that to other people who wouldn't experience it otherwise.
In the last 21 years, Central students have purchased gifts for an estimated 2,000 children in the community. That's one of those that, as we're going through the holiday season, we have our meetings. It's like, hey, when is Central having their event? You know, you can rely on it. 21 years going strong. I'm sure other schools do stuff, but Central lets us know that they're doing it. It's so fun to always go check that out.
I was thinking the same thing. Some of these stories have really become traditions for us as well, and that is one of them. Absolutely.
So fun.
Well, Down East Horizons assists and supports those with developmental disabilities to live a fulfilling life.
Every year, the agency hosts a holiday party with a delicious meal, presents, and of course, Santa.
Of course, Santa. Sierra Dubois was there.
So this is Down East Horizons' annual Christmas party. We have several of them, but this is one of our largest. And it's an opportunity to be with our program participants and to, break bread and enjoy Christmas with them the way we ought to. Each person came here, brought a food item that will be given to the local food cupboards. They also get to eat here. And it's just a wonderful time to be here. I mean, we get all caught up in the rush of the Christmas thing, and before we know it's all over again. But when you're with these individuals, they have the spirit of Christmas right inside them, and they bring it right out. And it's just wonderful to see the joy and the happiness when they see Santa, when they interact with their friends.
Bring it on in, Doug. Bring it on in. Oh, Doug. Hanging out with friends. That's the best part.
They're family. Friends are family. You're supposed to love each other on the holidays.
I love my friends here. They're very good people. They have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Love doing the holiday parties. They're very amazing. And Down East Horizons has been the most wonderful experience that I have ever had.
Everybody ought to have an opportunity to be here, to be with individuals who really truly understand that Christmas is about giving back to society, to enjoying the spirit versus buying a gift for somebody really quick. And these people teach everybody else what it's all about.
They wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Oh, nice. I love that one.
I think one of the things about this is, and what we do, called the 24-hour news cycle. It's like, okay, do stories, turn them out, get them to the people. Tuesday becomes Wednesday, all that stuff.
Yes.
This Christmas special sort of allows us a chance to reflect on some of these things that came and went. And it's like, oh yeah, Sierra's story with Down East Horizons. What a lovely way to revisit and kind of look back at some of this stuff, because when it all goes together, it's so nice.
It just is such a showcase, and it spotlights all the kindness in the community, right here in our community. These are all of our stories right here, and my heart is just full watching all of this.
And another thing you see is we're in the Pine Tree State. We got a lot of Christmas trees.
We have a lot of Christmas trees here.
We make stuff
farms,
out of them.
Christmas tree farms.
Exactly right. Yeah, and we got a lot of Christmas lights. The Hathaway holiday lights are back, illuminating the skies above VZ this year.
Oh, it's so beautiful there too. The light display is at the VZ Community School. When it opened a few weeks ago, it was a picture-perfect snowy start to the annual Christmas time tradition.
Visitors are invited to come walk along the path through the lights or stay parked in their car to take it all in. Even a radio station, 88.1 FM, that plays music that is synced up with the flickering lights. All the Hathaway holiday lights are free to attend. You're encouraged to bring a donation because every dollar collected supports Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center's NICU.
It started, 14 years ago. Our twin boys were born prematurely. And unfortunately, one of our sons, Alex, passed away early off, and then our oldest son, Warren, spent 51 days in the NICU. And it's just a way for us during the holiday season to be able to put on something great for the community and raise money to give back to them. to be able to give back to the staff of the NICU for what they did for us, I mean, caring for our twin boys, you know, just seeing what they do and to be able to give back is the reason we put it on every year.
They do so much for the community. New this year, a wreath and neon sign greet you at the start of the walking path.
Yeah, the Hathaway's Hope visitors will use the setup as a photo op to remember, to visit, as a way to remember their visit to the lights display. The lights are on from 4:30 to 9 p.m.
And
another great one.
Yes, they're so beautiful too when you go and they sync up with the music with you.
So nice.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun.
And if I remember right, I definitely remember because on the night that they opened up, Brittany went there.
She did.
And she had the comically large mittens purchased locally. Her hands were so warm, but
So
she
warm and
trudged through
toasty.
the snow and showed them off. So it's one of my finer Christmas memories of this holiday season.
Oh, I love that. Well, a home dedicated to preserving Bangor's rich history, filled with garland and glitter and so much more. A trip to the Hill House is next.
And we'll hear from a Blue Hill woman who knows that personal touch a handwritten card provides simply can't be topped.
Welcome back and welcome to the latest Christmas edition of Pretty Things. I'm here with Mark Pellin.
How are you?
Great. This is absolutely such a special time of year, Mark, because we are at the Thomas A. Hill House for Holidays at Hill House.
Exactly.
It looks absolutely gorgeous in here this year. You know, every year we see how decked out the halls are here.
It's a lot of hours to decorate it, and it's a lot of volunteer hands that come out. There's a lot of organizations, Fusion, United Way, the members of the Hill House, they come out and they put a lot of hours to get this decorated.
It's their open house, so it's open to the public to come in. We're lucky enough tonight to be able to have a little tour of our own.
Yeah. So this was the main foyer. Every room has a different theme, and this is a little flow of the Gilded Age theme.
The Gilded Age theme, I love that.
So, and then you'll see different themes in different rooms. It's also a great family thing, you know, to bring the kids.
Absolutely.
To tour.
A beautiful take on some history in Bangor, and definitely has the holiday theme with it as well. And I can see all of the very pretty decorations here. Do you want to talk a little bit about some of the specifics of the decor in here?
Well, it's a lot of work, I'll tell you, to get on the ladder and get up and to string little garlands.
I bet.
On the lights, and to put all the trees up and to string the garlands over the frames. You know, unfortunately, we all wish that we were alive in 1835 to see how this really was decorated for Christmas.
Yes.
So this is our take on what it might have been.
Well, Mark, we're in another room now. Absolutely beautiful. The greens, the golds. Tell me about this room.
This room is based, for this year, is based on the Gilded Age theme.
Gilded Age, yeah.
So, and as you said, Morgan, when you come in, you're like, the decorations are different each year. Every year, the decorations are different. They give the rooms all a theme every year, and then the volunteers come in and decorate it to the theme. This is kind of a walk through the ages.
And it just flows right into the next room.
Yes, and this room's theme is Victorian. The house itself is the star, and then we just try to accent it and make it prettier. And it's hard to compete with the old bones of this, I will tell you. This is amazing. I will say this room was painted because we had a wedding here. And the groom had this room painted, and he had the paint carbon dated, and this was the actual color when the house was built.
Oh my goodness. All right, Mark. Tell us about this room.
I love this room. I will say, because it's the closest to my age. This room is based on the 50s. And look at the nostalgia. When I think of Christmas, this is the Christmas that I think about.
This room is another beautiful room. I just love this. Tell us about this one.
Well, again, as I say, one of the caveats that when they donated the building to the Historical Society, they always had a room dedicated to the Grand Army of the Republic. So that's what this room is dedicated to. So it has a very Civil War theme, which is great. And if you actually look over the mantle and the fireplace, that's actually Joshua Chamberlain's sword that he took into battle with him.
Well, we couldn't leave the holidays at Hill House without talking to Ristine herself before we go. Ristine, what does it feel like to be here? Everything's decorated, the hard work that went into it. What are you feeling like right now?
It's so great, and everybody seems to be enjoying the decorations. It took, as you know, many volunteers and about 400 hours to do this. And we invite everybody to come in and see. It's free, doesn't cost anything. We like to think of it as a wonderful community spirit for the holiday season to come and see Hill House.
We'll have all of the times and dates that you can come visit the Hill House this holiday season. We'll be right back.
You're probably dealing with some relative in the room right now dealing with this next story. After what the CDC categorized as a severe flu season last year, cases again on the rise here in Maine.
That's according to Sarah Lane, manager of pharmacy clinical services at Hannaford. Lane says the timing of this year's flu season is pretty typical, and she hasn't seen any alarming trends.
She believes people are on high alert after last year. This year there's a new variant called subclade K, and as Lane explains, it's different from what's in the current flu vaccine.
We determined strains of viruses that's going to be in the vaccine early on in the year, and we had a new strain that developed, I believe it was identified in like August of this year. So even though we did have an influenza A, H3N2 strain in our vaccine, it's just drifted a little bit since then. So it's not an exact match. So I think that, has people concerned. But even when our flu vaccine does not exactly match circulating viruses, it's still been proven to provide protection against severe disease and hospitalization. So it's still worth getting vaccinated.
In addition to getting vaccinated, she says proper hand hygiene, staying hydrated, eating nutritious foods, and getting plenty of sleep will also help you fight off sickness.
I feel attacked. Are you saying I don't wash my hands well enough? Geez, I'll work on it. It's a New Year's resolution. Have you ever had a rough day and were in desperate need of a positive reminder?
Well, a Blue Hill woman wrote little cards of kindness for her kids in 2013, and it's now spread to the lives and hearts of many all over the world.
Yeah, the Love Card started in 2016 when Joanne Steenberg stumbled upon those sweet notes she'd written her kids, reminding them no matter how hard things may be, they are loved. Years later, that message of positivity has reached thousands across the globe simply because one person decided to pay it forward.
I just love this so much. So with all that the world has encountered, it's easy to focus on the bad, but Steenberg hopes anyone who sees these cards understands there's always more good.
We're just this pool of humans trying to do the best we can with what we've been given, right? We've all been given different things. We're doing the best we can. And how do we just love each other through it? Even the ones that are hurting us, even the ones that are doing things that we wish they weren't doing. They were a child once. They were someone's child.
Steenberg has a cottage that's open 24/7 with an honor system for anyone looking for a boost or even a sweet gift. She hopes it exemplifies kindness, trust, and love, something we all need.
To learn more about her cottage or to get some cards to share, just follow the link on our website. I think the more as the technology advances, handwritten notes, sentiments, they carry more weight. You know, it's just so nice, even especially now when you go, and even if you're like me and you didn't get the Christmas cards out in time, little note on the back, you know, oh, they were thinking of us this time of year. A little bit goes a long way. So I really like that story.
The handmade things that can become keepsakes, you know, that you can keep in a box, not your phone. Yeah. And those are just, they're lovely.
My Spotify rap for 2025 showed me I need to expand my musical horizons. Nothing but Foghat and K-pop Demon Hunters for me this year.
But those K-pop Demon Hunters,
they're
pretty
hot,
good.
Right? Yeah.
Well, we've got you covered. A local spin on a classic is coming your way as we merrily roll along with this WABI Christmas Special. Well, we were so honored to work with our friends at the Bangor school system this Christmas.
Yeah, here's the Bangor High School chorus.
Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, they come raising the sound, blowing out in their tones. Gaily they ring while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Ding dong, that is the song. With joyful ring, all caroling. Ding dong, ding ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, they raising the sound, blowing the yard in their tones. Gaily they ring while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Ding dong, that is the song. We joyful ring, all caroling. Ding dong, ding ding. On are they sent, on without end, their joyful tone to every home.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Oh, great job.
So nice, right?
So great. So talented.
Yeah, it's so great to have them come in. And just a shout out to Ray Finney over at Bangor Schools to help putting that together, but then the staff here to take, because we don't usually host live musical groups to come in here, transforming our new studio into a sound stage for a couple of half hours. So our directors, Herb Ayer, who is hopefully having a very Merry Christmas right now, was in charge of the sound. Brenton Sprangers, our director, did such a fantastic job with that. So yeah, just so thankful and so appreciative that the high school, who we just saw, did those two performances. We got a couple of middle school performances coming up in the very near future here.
Yes, we do. And I will say, when they performed, I may have shed a little tear.
Yeah, it was so nice, right? Yeah,
Yes.
and you can go to our website and check all this out again, as Emily Hillman did a great job of capturing some of the behind-the-scenes stuff as well. So just so thankful, just so enjoyable to be able to recap some of the stuff and give you some musical performances from those talented kids. And I guess as if that last hour wasn't gift enough.
Well, we're not done while WABI News at 5 is done.
WABI News at 6 is next.